Jeff Peterson, it seems there's a cure or a prescription for just about everything.
But there is a growing group of people who are turning away from modern medicine in favor of a diet. It's a diet they say heals what even medicine sometimes cannot.
News 8's Rachel Rubel joins us now to tell us more. Rachel?
Well, Jeff and Tori, it's called macrobiotics, and it's been around for thousands of years. The name comes from the Greek root words for large or great life, and for those who practice it, they say that's exactly what it's given them. With glowing skin, a warm smile, and an abundance of energy, Meg Wolf is a picture of health. It's hard to imagine that 7 years ago she was fighting a seemingly futile battle against breast cancer.
I had gone through the chemo and the radiation, the recommended conventional treatment, but still, even with that, they weren't giving me much hope for survival.
So Meg made a stunning decision.
I would do anything that was going to remotely save my life.
She stopped her treatment and started taking control of her life and her diet.
Cancer is a great motivator, but also once you start eating this way and feeling so well, it would be very hard for me to go back. I wouldn't want to go back.
Meg is talking about macrobiotics.
Looking at food as energy as opposed to food as carbohydrates, protein, sugars. It's more looking at the energetics of food.
Lisa Silverman is a macrobiotic chef in Portland and gives cooking classes at her home on Munjoy Hill.
Whole grains is the center of the diet, and then organic vegetables, seaweed is part of it, soups, beans, tofu, some fish, and fruit.
Foods are eaten in their whole and natural state, and all foods should be organically and locally grown. Most of the foods on the macrobiotic diet are pretty easy to find. Many grocery stores sell natural and organic products and whole grain alternatives. Health food stores and farmers markets are also very popular with people who practice macrobiotics. Still, the diet can be limiting. Meat, eggs, and dairy are out, so are refined sugars and foods processed with artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. And forget that morning cup of coffee or fruit juice, those are off limits too.
I think there is some danger of missing a few important nutrients.
Dr. Joseph Sems points to cases of vitamin D deficiencies, rickets, and insufficiency of B12 and bone weakening in people who follow a rigid macrobiotic diet. But there is something else that worries Dr. Sems even more when it comes to cancer treatment.
It makes me a bit nervous, more than a little nervous, to think of someone foregoing some evidence-based strategies and relying completely on an approach that is not rigorously studied.
Where's my salt?
Still, Meg says macrobiotics has worked for her, and it's even come with some nice side effects. She's lost weight, has fewer mood swings, and today takes no medication. Most importantly, though, she's still here.
I feel that had I not adopted this diet, I wouldn't be here today.
Now, Meg Wolf has written a book about her experience, which she hopes to have published in the spring. And she has a website where you can learn more about her and macrobiotics and share your own stories. We'll have it linked to our website, WMTW.com, a little later on this evening. Tori and Jeff?
Well, Rachel, this diet sounds a lot like others that incorporate grains and organic foods.
Well, you're absolutely right. It is. There is a growing movement in general toward more organic and natural foods, and including whole grains instead of eating refined and processed foods in the diet. Now, those who practice macrobiotics say no matter what you want to call it, even if you make a few simple changes like replacing white rice with brown rice or buying locally organic and natural foods, it is a step in the right direction.
Keeping it all in the natural state, it sounds like what it's all about. All right, thanks, Rachel.